In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a form in GoHighLevel. And if you're new to the channel, this one's a continuation of the tutorials that I'm creating on GoHighLevel, showing you how to set up your agency and your account, things like website, funnels, automations, and all those. This one's the second video, and the first video was about how to set up your DNS, domain names, and all. And if you haven't seen that video and you would like to see it, then you can find the link to the video in this link here. And if you're new to the channel and you are someone who's been thinking of starting a business, a SaaS come agency business with GoHighLevel, and haven't decided yet but still are a bit confused but want to try it, I have a perfect free course for you. The course covers all the simple things you'll need to get started fast with GoHighLevel and start your SaaS agency. It will help you set up your account and cut out all the fluffs that you don't need in the beginning to start your agency business. So I've created it in a way that you can get started with your agency within 2 or 3 days and get your first few clients within 14 days. So if you're interested, you can find the link to the course in the description below. And now let's get ahead with the video. So I'll be creating the form in this sub account. This is a test sub account that I use for my testing and videos and all those other purposes. So first of all, when you log into your sub account, you'll have to go to sites, then forms and builder to create a form. So you can see I've created 2 of them. But now let's do another one. So go to add form in this right side of your north side of your screen. Add form, and you'll get the option to start create a form from 2 ways. The option 1 will be to start from scratch, or you can choose a template. So let's look at each of them first. So these are some of the pre-built templates that you can get inside of your GoHighLevel sub account form library. So here are some different kind of forms that you can choose from and customize them according to your branding and create them. But in our case, we'll start it from the scratch. So add form, start from scratch. So when you start when you try build a form from scratch, this it will appear like this in the beginning. So let's delete all this so that we can go from the beginning itself and create our form. So for this tutorial, I'll create a simple form that you can embed in your website. Let's make it a contact form, but before that, I'll explain all the other things that you can add in this form. So go to this plus sign and add form element. So from here you can add your forms element. I'll move myself to this side for now. So the one thing you'll always need in the form is a name. So you just drag it here, full name, or you can go for the first name and the last name. So let's give it the full name because it will make it easier for our visitors to enter their information. So full name, and then the most common thing we'll need is an email. So here's the email and the phone number. So one thing has happened here is that email and the phone has gone upwards. So all you have to do is just select full name and drag it here to the upward position and the email here. So the other things that you can add are a button. So we'll need a button here so that our visitors that are filling up the form can submit it. So here's the button. And you can also add payments, but in this case we will not use this. You can also add an address, postal code, website. So let's say website, organization, business name, things like that. You can add text, HTML, image, captcha, and terms and conditions. So it's already there, so we won't add it. So here's a simple form that we have created. Now to customize this form, you'll have to go to styles and options here, styles and options, and you can also make this an inline form, which means if you make it inline, it will appear like this, and this makes the form look more cooler. And so I prefer the inline form style. And now for the background, so you can choose any color here from the background. So let's say want to keep it blue. And the border style solid, or you can keep it dotted, or you can keep it dashed, or none. So let's keep it solid, and you can change the corner radius also. So this one is the corner radius, so let's make it 10, and you can resize the form. So the width is 650 pixels. Now you can make it 550 or 500. And this one's the padding for bottom and the top, left and right, and the color of the shadow that appears behind your form. So that's it. Let's keep the font to black, and the font size you can change it, make it bigger, smaller, and you can also add custom CSS if you are familiar with it, but I don't know custom CSS, so let's leave it like this itself. And you can also add a background image if you'd like to in your form. Let's see an example here. For example, I'll use this one just for example 6. So here it is. So this is how your form will appear when someone visited in the form through the URL. So let's delete it. It's not looking good now. You can also add a header image in your form. So this is how your form will look like when you add a header image, like this. So it's not looking good at all. Let's delete it. So this is a simple form that you can create. Now all you have to do is just go and save this. And yeah, by the way, if you want to edit these placeholders, the things written inside the placeholder also, you can go to name, you can change it to full name, first name, things like that. And for example, this one's website, you can add web URL goes here, enter your URL, something like that. And to customize the button, you can go to select the button, and this will appear here. So in the text section, you can add something like submit form. You can also add a subtext and change the color of the button. Let's say we make it red. I think orange will be fit for this. So you can also change the border radius of the button. So here's the border radius, corner radius. Let's make it 5. You can choose the form to be full or small. Let's give it full and adjust the padding and margin for the button here, and also the fonts, the size. Let's give it 16. So this is how you can edit the form. And now if you want to add this form outside of GoHighLevel, for example in a WordPress website or some other website, you can integrate this form in those website builders too. Just you have to go to integrate in the top right here, integrate, and you can copy the embed code and paste it as an HTML in WordPress. I haven't tried it in other website builders. I've only tried it on WordPress. Or you can also preview the form from this link here. So this is how your form will look like when someone visits the form through the link of the form. That's it for today's video. In the future videos, I'll try to make different kind of forms for different purposes that you can use in your website and your marketing and all those things. So that's it for this video. See you in the next one.